Live.
Hello, everybody. My name is Vernell. This is Elsie,
Hello.
better known as Vernell and Elsie Lucas. Listen, we're back here again on this Monday night, and we're just happy that you're here. Those of you here for the first time, we're going to be talking about health. And one of the things that we have realized during this time that a lot of times people were not eating right, they're not exercising, and they're not drinking the right water. So we're going to share with you tonight the different types of water that most people drink. And as they drink this water, we're going to show you what happens. Because if you just drink the water, it has to go into your body and it has to cleanse your body. So Elsie's going to explain all of that to you tonight. She's all excited about that.
Oh, really?
And I'm all excited to hear her talk about it. And so just tell you a little bit about myself. I'm 73 years young. And I feel great, I feel healthy, and I feel fine. And I just want to let you know that when I started looking at this water for the very first time, I was overweight and I was moving real slow and sluggish. And at that time, I felt like I was about 73 years old at that time. And so my son introduced this water to us. And of course, we had been drinking water, but we was drinking the wrong water. Now, some of you out there might be doing the same thing. You might be drinking the wrong water. So we're just going to share with you tonight what we've been doing. And it has, I don't have any sickness or ailments at this time. And I'm just thankful to God for that. And we just want to show you the benefits of the water. And when you take a look at this, we just want to educate you a little bit. These are some of your common waters. If you look at it, some of you may drink 7-Up, Gatorade, Smart Water. So whatever you're doing, just take a look at it and just ask yourself the question, do I need to make a change? And if you decide that you need to make a change, you can contact Vernell and Elsie Lucas through our Facebook, and we'll be happy to tell you, answer any other questions that you may have about the benefits of the water. We are in several different locations, so just hit us up on Facebook, and we'll be happy to talk with you and share the information. So at this time, we're going to bring up Elsie Lucas.
Hello. So listen, you guys. I haven't done a presentation in a long time.
There you go.
I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna give you the best information I can about this water. So first of all, I'm gonna tell you about how I got started drinking on the water. And this is my testimony. This is how I got started. Okay, my son about 12 years ago asked us to come to a water presentation that was being held at his office. He's a chiropractic doctor. So he asked me at that time to come see a water presentation. I said, water, huh? Okay. I know I've been dealing with water all my life. So here we go. Went to a presentation. He had about 12 people in the office, along with myself and my husband. He asked us to watch a water presentation, similar to the one you're going to see right now. And when we watched that water presentation, I was very impressed with it, but I said, Vanilla, it's only water. It can't do anything. That was my position.
That was your position?
That was my position.
Okay.
It wasn't going to work. So, but he had this common sense to ask the people in this office to write down any ailments that they may have or any problems they were having with their health. So he just he would sign a little note. Big S on my
Mama, finish.
So,
Focus.
So he asked to write down a note with everything that was bothering us. So for me, I had my swelling in my foot. The doctor told me I stubbed my toe about 4 times. My mom had been sick. She had had a massive stroke, and so I assumed that I was running around doing too much. You know how we do it? We do too much. As I was doing too much, I stubbed this toe about 4 times. I thought it was broken. I went to the doctor, and he told me that it wasn't broken. It was just arthritis set up in my foot. Okay, so I had been on my heels for about 4 months because I couldn't wear heels. It was very, very painful. I also had hypertension. I was on 3 medications for high blood pressure. So, and I was very stressed out at that time of the year. So my son sent me home with a gallon of water. He said, "Mama, just drink the water." I decided to do that. I started drinking this water, and when I started drinking the water, to my amazement, I started getting better. And so my betters, is what made me keep drinking the water. Okay, so first of all, my foot was so painful and so swollen that at night when I go to bed, my foot could not even touch the covers without me screaming. So this night, I went to bed as I had planned, but I turned my foot to the side so it wouldn't be a problem. But when I was drinking the water and gone to the bathroom the third or fourth time, I came back to the bed and my toe, I could wiggle it again. It was amazing because it was so stiff and so sore, I could barely move it. Well, at that time, the next morning I got up to my amazement, and I told my son about this water, how it had helped me. He says, "Mom, this is only the first day. You can't go telling people that the water did something that quickly." But it did. In fact, I believe my husband says that water saved our marriage because he couldn't even touch me. So it was one of those things. So that was the first thing. Then the second thing is, after about drinking the water for like 3 months, my blood pressure medications started to be too strong for me. My doctors at work with me, I told them what was going on, and they actually got off my medications. I got off of 2 medications for high blood pressure. And so that was amazing to me. And I started feeling better. I started sleeping better immediately. So the water it got me involved because of my herbs. And so, better herbs. So I started telling everybody about the water. But no one wanted to hear it. So I just left it alone. And then, now I'm 72 years old, and people are coming to me asking me, what am I doing different? The only thing I have done was change my water. The slogan for this water is change your water, change your life. Okay? So, these waters, I'm not sure what kind you drink. But for me, at the time, before that, I was a Pepsi generation. All I drank was Pepsi, not a whole lot of water. So it was very, very dramatic what happened to me. So I started going to the bathroom more often. I started eliminating waste. It was just crazy, the stuff that was going on. So when I tell you that this water helped me, it did. So I've already poured out the waters in these cups right here in front of me. So we have Kangen Water here. We have Essential. This is tap water. You can see the names on the front. But how you test the water, we use this product called Phenol Red. It's what you use for a pool. Okay? It actually tells you, it measures how much hydrogen or how much oxygen is in the water. And so when you start looking at waters, you look at the waters here. They're all clear. You cannot tell one from the other by looking at it. But if you were to take this Phenol Red, it's going to tell you and measure the oxygen in the water. So, but before I do that, I want to tell you this is actually the machine that makes this phenomenal water. It makes 6 or 7 different types of water, and it just has changed my whole life in so many ways. But we're going to get started. Okay. So I don't know how many of you guys drink tap water. I'm gonna put a few drops of in the tap water first. And the tap water is hydrated. It turns green. This chart down here tells you if the water turns purple over to green. This is green is neutral. Okay. You want it to be on this side in order for it to help you. Our tap water, looking at that right now, looks like it's pretty good. But the reason the tap water looks that color and looks alkaline is because it has lye in it. It has lye in it. The lye is a chemical that they use to keep the water, the pipes in your sink from getting bad. So this is 7-Up. Okay, 7-Up over here. Immediately you see that it turns yellow. That's acidic. We have Gatorade. Acidic. This is Perrier. Acidic. Then we have Smart Water. How smart is that? Then we have Design. we have Essential, and we have Kangen Water. Okay? So all these waters, if you look at the chart below, you'll see from here, this way is alkaline. This way, here is acidic. So you say, oh well, what does that really mean? What it means is that there's no oxygen, there's no electricity, there's nothing in these waters that can help your body. You have to be this side of neutral in order for it to work. But I will tell you this, with this water here, this is the Kangen water. If you start with the Kangen water, it can change your life, like this. It's like it changes this water. It changes this water to alkaline. It changes this water to alkaline. It changes this water to even more alkaline. Now this one here is essentially, that's the one that is sold in the stores as being 9.5 alkaline water, good for you. Okay? Give me that. I'm gonna put a few more drops in the sugar this. So, but it's not the drops, it's actually the water itself. Just show you. That's the water. But if I took some of the same water and put it into the Gatorade, instead of Gatorade, nothing happens. That's because Gatorade, soda pop, and Perrier are 10,000 times more acidic than your blood.
Soda pop. What's soda pop?
Shit, boy. They're 10,000 times more acidic than your blood. So that's how that works. Now, I'm gonna show you something about the Perrier water. Perrier is a high-end water that's sold in the stores, and people really believe that it does something for them. Okay. I'm always dropping this stuff here. Okay, I don't want to drop it. Okay, if you were to put this into, let's try the Perrier. Now you watch closely. Perrier turns alkaline just for a hot second and turns right back. That's so acidic that it won't even turn. And then you have soda, same way, will not turn because it's alcohol. It's so acidic. But this is what I do want to show you. Some people say, well, I don't drink a whole lot of soda. I don't drink a whole lot of Gatorade. I don't drink a whole lot of that. Let's say we just take a capful of soda.
It's not pop.
Soda pop.
No, you're messing with me. The capful of soda pop. Okay, and I'm gonna put this in here. It turns it acidic. It turns all of it acidic. Sorry. Capful there.
How much soda did you used to drink, Mama?
Oh my God. I used to drink at least 3 Pepsis a day.
Wow.
It's crazy. I just love the taste of Pepsi.
Yeah.
But now that I'm not drinking Pepsi anymore, any sodas at all anymore, I don't even have a taste for it. It's just amazing how my body has changed and adjusted. So now my friends who I was telling about the water back 10 years ago, they're coming to me asking how can I get some of their water, and we just give it away. So if anyone's interested, I would like to give you some water, let you try it for yourself. They say the proof is in the pudding. So, and I do believe that it is. Okay, so next I'm going to.
You want me to do that?
Do one thing. I think I can clean these off of here.
So this.
Clean it up.
So, like that. Okay.
All right. This is my mom's first demo. Get it, Mama.
Shut up, boy.
Get it. Do it, Mama. Do it. Make it look easy.
So I want to say the water has, this water has in it, it has 3 ingredients that most of the waters here don't have. First of all the bottled waters have BPAs. BPA's causes cancer. And what that means is that these water bottles are so flimsy and they're made of oils. Oil and plastic are made out of. So every time you buy a bottle of water, it's been in the store for at least 6 months to a year already. It's been sitting in this bottle, and every time it gets hot or gets too cold, tiny particles of oil break off into the water, and they stop your system up. They stop all your systems in your body up, which causes cancer. So, anyone who tells you that they got the best water in the store, any of these, they're lying because they don't know. Okay? So, with that being said, I'm going to show you that one other thing that this water has is it has smaller molecules. The smaller molecules of the water enables the water to get in and out of your cells freely. So, for instance, every night when you go to bed, your body's job is to flush your system, to flush all the toxins out, and also to regenerate your body. Well, depending on what you had to eat that day or drink that day, that's not happening. That's why so many of us have these big guts and rolls around the waist and everything else because the body's not flushing. And I'm guilty too. I was guilty too. So I'm just saying, it's just what's happening with our bodies because everything we're drinking and eating, they're killing us from the inside out. Okay, so I want to show you now. I have a tea bag here. This tea bag is going to be an example of your cells. It has holes in it, just like your cells do. We have thousands of cells in our bodies. And at night when you go to bed, they're supposed to get flushed. So I'm going to put some water here. This is actually Kangen water, I think.
You think?
That's Kangen water. I guess I should give you another cup.
Can't wait to see this.
Okay, so this is a tea bag. So at night, your cells need to be flushed and washed out. Okay, so this is going to act like your cells. It has tiny holes in it just like your cells do.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to make tea, you have to have hot water. We don't have any hot water here. We're going to just use the water that we have. So I'm going to try to use the smart water. It's so smart.
Smart water.
So we're going to try and make tea. Okay. You see any tea?
No, don't see much tea.
Maybe a remnant. Okay. Then I'm going to use the Kangen water to do the same thing.
Wow.
Do you see tea?
I see tea.
Okay.
Right away.
The reason you see tea is because the molecules are small enough to get in and out of your cells and flush like you're supposed to. Next, someone said, well, maybe it's because the tea bag is already wet. So I'm going to pull the tea bag out. Try it again. Let's see if you see tea this time.
Man,
No cake, no tea.
must be a lot of plastic in that bottle to block all those pores up. Wow.
So then I'm going to put it over here.
That's Kangen water again?
Kangen water again.
Wow.
Tea again.
Mom, you magic.
I have agitated over here.
You're doing such an amazing job, Mom. This is beautiful, man. This is
Outstanding.
21. It's amazing.
So now that's what the tea. Now this is another. This is
Gotta
one
stop
more thing I wanna
moving
show you.
now. Shoot.
Okay, I'm sorry. I can show you one more thing. So the water gets into your cells so quickly, and it helps you in so many ways. But let's just say, for instance, you want to take your supplements like your vitamins or minerals with this Kangen water.
Turmeric.
Or
Ukan.
turmeric. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what you do. So I'm gonna show you the difference how it works. So squeeze some water here, and then squeeze some tea right here. Looks like about even, right?
Looks about right.
Okay. So the it's gonna enhance. The Kangen water enhances anything that you put into your body that's amazing. So if I put this water in here, like the tea got weaker. But if I put this water here, it gets stronger.
Wow.
So that's the difference. That shows you that we actually do have the smaller molecules.
Awesome.
Okay? Now, the last thing I want to show you is that the difference is this, between this and this. It looks like it's about 30% difference. So this is the tea made with regular water.
Mm-hmm.
This is the tea made with Kangen water.
Mm-hmm.
So the difference is actually, I would say, just say it's 30% difference.
30% difference.
So, but the real difference is not 30%. This is sickness and this is health.
Ooh.
So I'm just saying, this is sickness, this is health.
Ooh.
You see it for yourself.
Say it again, Mom. Say it again. It was powerful the way you said that. It was just, wow. Now listen. Don't let him do that.
Okay.
All right, calm down.
Okay. So my next step here, let's see what am I gonna do next.
I don't know. I can't wait to see.
I don't know either.
Let me show you the difference between this sensor and the Kangen Water.
Okay. Oh. So I'm gonna tell you one more thing I want to show you. I forgot about that. There's one other thing I want to show you about this water. This is 9.5 water.
Okay.
This is 9.5 water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we tested this. I forgot to show you this earlier. My husband's gonna come in and do this. So this is the water that came up purple, just like my water.
What is that, Essentia?
This is essential.
How much is that one? A
How
bottle.
much is it? I don't
It's
know.
It's $1.99
No, it ain't no $1.99. Not that water. That's like
on sale.
$7.99.
Is it?
Yeah, for a liter of that water.
Well, you know, I don't buy water, so I don't know.
That stuff is expensive,
I don't know.
and it's not even enough for you to drink.
So here we go. People always say that the machine is expensive. Well, the machine costs $3,980. For me, that's not expensive. Especially usually you spend this kind of money on water, and the water's doing nothing for you or your family or your body. Okay? So that's just my opinion, but I'm gonna try this one more time.
All right.
Are you gonna do it?
Yeah, but,
So my husband's gonna come do this. He wants to get into the act.
yeah, I want to get in that, and I don't want to mess up her lipstick either. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
Keep looking at them. Okay. My nephew called me and he said, what's the difference between this water here and your water? And I said, well, first of all, the water on the outside and here, they look the same. But the question is, they need to get into your body so it can help clean out your cells. So let's see if the water remains, which one goes acidic first. So what we're gonna do is, this is a Magic. So we're gonna put the green straw in the Magic, and we're gonna put the yellow straw in the Essentia. Okay, so we're gonna blow them both at the same time. And take a look at it. So you can see that the Essentia is already becoming acidic. So what can it do to help your body? Not that much. So that is the difference
Wow.
between this water and that water. The other thing is that this water here is unlimited. You can drink as much as you want all day long, and with that machine, it will make as much water as you need, and it's free because you're already paying a water bill. So this water is free, and it makes 7 different types of water. So I'm going to just share that with you right now. This machine actually talks in 5 different languages. Well, I only speak 1. And if you decide that you like to have this medical device in your home, just give us a call and we'll be happy to come out and share the water with you and put this machine in your home. Okay, so we push this button right here that says power.
Power on. Notice the bleeding.
Okay. Did you hear that? Did you hear it in English or did you hear it in Spanish? All right. The next thing is,
Notice the bleeding.
okay. I can't even see it. Okay.
That's okay.
I said nose of clean.
Nose of clean. Okay.
So what happens is every time you use this water, this Kangen water, the light comes on and tells you what kind of water you're taking. Whether you're getting the 9.5 water, the 9.0 water, or the 8.5 water. Every time it changes from the drinking water to any other waters that are on the machine, it cleans itself. It has a self-cleaning unit that cleans it for like 3 or 4, about 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and that makes you that makes you have the waters don't get mixed up, and it goes back to the regular water that you're changing. So we don't have it plugged up to the water line, so it's not going to change that. So, but you can put it right here. You can't go to the. So you have all three drinking waters, and you have.
Notice the bleeding.
Oh my God, it's not gonna do anything till I clean it. till it cleans, it flushes itself. But go ahead, watch over. So it makes 3 drinking waters, 9.5, a 9.0, and an 8.0. And then it goes down to the machine, to the button that says clean water. Clean water is designed for anyone who is taking medication. Because I just showed you how with supplements, the water gets into your system faster. So they recommend don't take it with the medication. You always use the clean water for that. And it's also great for babies or young children who are on formula, anything like that, up to age 1.5 years, because they're already alkaline. Okay. And then we have the water that's down here that says beauty water. Beauty water is another water that's used on that makes a toner for your skin. It's like a toner. It's good. It tightens your skin and it keeps it clear as possible. And then it's also good for your hair. I wash my hair. I don't want to do my own hair, but when I do have my hair done, I go to the hairdresser. I take a gallon of water for my final rinse, and she already tells me that. She knows there's a difference because.
Wow, your hair looks great.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So,
Yeah.
Tons of.
Wow.
So these people are messing with me. I want you guys to know that. So it's good for you, but it's good for your hair. And the last button, it says strong acidic water. So that button has 2 purposes. It has one button, but it has 2 purposes. When you press that button, it brings 11.5 water out of this top hose. This 11.5 water is amazing. It does so many things. It cleans out the pesticides off your fruits and vegetables. It's good for inflammation and swelling. It's good for washing your meat and that kind of thing. Or let's see what else it's good for.
It's good for if you have acid reflux.
Stains.
It takes stains. If you're washing your clothes,
Multi-purposes.
you can put a cup of it in your washing machine for your white clothes, and it makes them even whiter. And then what comes out of the bottom hose at that time is called 2.5 water. The 2.5 water is good. It kills 99.9% of all germs and bacteria within 60 seconds. So now everyone's running around trying to find sanitizers and all this kind of stuff. All I do is put some of that in a spray bottle and keep it in my car. I'm good to go. If I go to a hotel, if I go to anywhere, it's good for that. It's good for if you have strep throat or sore throat, athletic feet, you can soak your feet in. It's amazing. So actually this machine has actually changed how I buy medicine. I don't buy medicine anymore. It's changed everything because it has the beauty water. It's good for cleaning your windows. And it's just a lot of stuff that this machine does. So it actually has paid for itself. Most of the time when we do a demonstration, we only talk about the drinking waters. This time I wanted to include this. So there we go with that. And the last thing I wanted to bring up, Vanessa talked about this water here. You know, these waters have ingredients in them. You ever heard water has ingredients in it? These waters have sodium in it. They have all kinds of stuff in it. It's on your label. So check your labels. If you think you're getting water, why did they add stuff to it? So it's actually reverse osmosis water. It takes everything out of your water. It takes all the minerals, all the calcium, everything out of the water. So all you have is something wet. And so wet is not doing any good because it's not flushing your system.
Ooh, tell them about it, right? Tell them about it.
And the next thing I want to say is that everyone's hyping about alkaline water. Kangen water or Kangen water is actually hydroxyl water. Hydroxyl water means that it has an electrical charge associated with it. You cannot keep electric in a bottle. And that's the difference between this water and all the rest of them.
You look charged, Mom. You look charged.
So, with that being said, I'm going to bring my son up here, Dr. Lucas, who's been messing with me all night long. But he actually is an authority on this because he goes all over the world for the company doing presentations. He has all the information. I'm just here because I was giving him a break. Now
My mom, she did an amazing job.
Sure.
Yes.
This is my mom, and she's learning new things at 71, right?
72.
72. Look, she even knows how old she is. That's what I'm telling you. You need some water on your brain so it makes it function better. So I love this product, you guys. Most of the reason I love it is because I utilize it every day. This is something that I've been using now for the last 12 years. My mom, my dad, family members, and I've just been in a place where I can share great information with people. To me, I don't think it ever started really about the money. For me, it was my health. My health was bad. I was overweight. I had arthritis in my knees. I was a mess.
Oh. You were.
I was old looking. I was old looking, but I wasn't old. All right, I was 30 something. But as I started drinking the water, I started noticing that my health started to change. And as my health started to change, I was like, nah, this can't be true. Like when my mom told me what was happening, I ran her out of my office. I said, Mom, this is impossible. Don't come in my office saying this kind of stuff. But then when it started helping me, I was like, sorry, Mama, you was right. So for me, the whole thing is the experience. Like I could sit here and try to sell you a whole bunch of stuff. It won't really matter because you're gonna have to find what works for you. And I think in life, you got to figure out what works for you before it's too late. You know, as a chiropractor, I don't take any drugs. I don't take any medications. I don't take anything like that. I look at health like cause and effect, which means if you're sick, it's probably because you're lacking something. You know, or it's your diet, or maybe your water. I never thought water. I'm gonna be honest. I never thought water. Everything I was ever taught was always food. So when I heard water, I was like, come on. But when it started working for people that I trusted and that I loved, and also for myself and for my family, then it was like, all right, this is amazing. So I started sharing the water in my office, and as I started sharing the water, people started getting these amazing results. Like my mom said, I would do like a list because I was a nerd. So I would have people come in and they would put down all their issues: hypertension, diabetes, gout, arthritis, whatever it was. And the whole point of it was to see if anything would change. And when the people started coming in with benefits, I was like, this is interesting. My body changed, my life changed, my weight changed, my knees, everything. So
Mine too.
Hers too, yeah. So I've always been into health, and with that being said, there's three things that I look at. There's love, which is what I got right here with my mom and my daddy. It's love, all right? Second thing is got to have health, because if she's not healthy, it's going to be tough. Not only for me, because I'm going to worry about it, but also for her. So what I looked at was, hey, aside from her health, which she got well, the second thing is the money. Like, every day during COVID, you got to figure out a way to feed your family. And March last year, it was tough. But what I did was I locked down, I started communicating with people, telling people what I had, because everybody in the world is talking about health, and most people don't know what they're talking about, which that's how I feel. Because I look at it, I look at these people running it, and I go, y'all ain't even healthy. You don't even look healthy. Like, what, that's just me. So when I found this, I was just really excited to share it with the people I know, love, and cared about. And it became a business because I only had one machine, but when people started getting the water, I want a machine. So when they wanted a machine, whether that be in California or Alaska or Thailand or wherever it was, this is an international company. So I was able to ship the information, call them on the phone, talk them through how to set it up, and then they started sharing with their friends and family. Once that started happening, I started having these little pods that started moving everywhere because people tell people. If it didn't work, they wouldn't talk. But as it started to work, it started to change things. So every time I ended up selling one of these, I started getting a check. The more I sold, the bigger the checks got. It got to a point where I was like semi-retired. So I was like working in my office 3 days a week and maybe doing this business 2 days a week. And I got to a point where I closed my practice because it was doing really well. I'm not going to say that's going to happen for everybody because most people are lazy. But what I will say is if you're looking for an opportunity, if you know people that are thirsty, I would encourage you just to have your family be healthy. Because at the end of the day, these are the products that you have. And all these things, what you're talking about with health, you're talking about voltage. So if you're eating things that don't have a charge to it, like you're eating French fries and Doritos every day, that's nothing to charge your body, charge your blood. It's the difference between eating fresh fruits and vegetables. That's the voltage. And that's essentially what this machine does. So with that being said, I think my mom did an outstanding job today.
Yeah.
Even with him
Yes,
teasing me.
yes, you did an outstanding job. She will be here next week.
No, I won't. I will not be here next week.
With my dad. all
That's right. We'll
yeah,
be
that's
here.
right. That's come
We're
on, over
together.
here, Pop. Come over here, Pop.
We're together. We're together. Together.
We're gonna work it out.
All right.
If you guys have any questions, you can contact myself, Vernell Lucas, Dr. Lucas on Facebook, Vernell D. Lucas on Facebook. It's my dad, Vernell Lucas, and Elsie Marie Lucas.
Yeah.
All Lucases.
All Lucas.
All Lucases.
Yes.
All
So
Lucases.
if you guys have any questions, please comment on the down low, and we'll be able to get in contact with you and get you more information. You have an outstanding evening, and I will talk to you next Monday.
Monday.
Yes.
All right.
And
Same
hopefully
time,
we can
same
get a sample
station.
of the water between now and then.
Excellent.
Thank you.
All right.
Talk to you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, she's the champ. She's the champ.
Great job.